Who wants it more, Garcia or Spence? This is going to be a tricky one to call. I'm really interested to see how the betting lines are going to open up. Are they going to be in favor of Spence, or are they going to be in favor of Garcia? You know, because obviously Spence is getting over his accident. But in my opinion, that accident was a long time ago, long time ago, right? Garcia is underrated. The fighter that Garcia is, as far as defensively and with his counter punches, is very underrated. You know, Garcia is a tough fighter, good chin, good counter punches, good right hand, and that no-look hook. That no-look hook is nothing to play with, right? We all know what Spence does. Spence comes to roll over you, period, point blank. You know, really good jab, real good body, athletic, strong, long. You know, I could see him giving anybody in that weight division problems, period, point blank. Who wants it more, right? It's a tricky one for me to call, because both of them, they're like athletic, but they kind of use their abilities in just the way that they want to use them. Like Spence, even when he's coming to box you, he's coming to box you going forward. He's not boxing you moving around. He's not boxing you, you know, making you make mistakes. He's not boxing you, you know, feigning you into out of position. He's not boxing you setting up traps. Spence is boxing you, walking you down. Spence is boxing you, trying to break you down. Spence is boxing you, trying to dismantle you from the body to the head. And not to say that it's somewhat predictable, because he has a very good punch variation. You know, he mixes up uppercuts with both hands in the middle of when he's wailing on your body. He has a really good jab, and he has a good straight left too. You know, Spence has good punches, and he gets very good torque. But the linear attack style of his attack patterns, is that something that Garcia can counter? Garcia is a very good counter puncher, right? Garcia will just plant and just throw hard, you know what I mean? And he's accurate enough to where if he lands, he's breaking, he's busting, he's damaging, you know? It's just, can Garcia deal with Spence's size? Spence ain't no small fighter. Spence, for the weight class he's big, I could easily see Spence being a junior middleweight, you know? Is Garcia his top defense? Is his top defense gonna be something that Spence can't deal with? Spence hasn't fought anybody defensively as good as Garcia. Garcia's defense could give you fits, because he can stand in front of you, let you throw, and then roll your shots. You know, he'll make your shots parry off of his shoulders and parry off of his arms, and he'll slap some of your hands down. He has a good head movement. You know, he moves his torso very well. He moves his body well. You know, it's just that, in my opinion, Danny Garcia doesn't really overly use his feet work, right? But Spence comes forward with his feet work. He doesn't really use his feet work to dance. He uses his feet work to just come forward. This is going to be a really interesting fight to see how it plays out. You know, not just skill-wise, but the mentalities. You know, because Spence comes with the bravado that he's going to get you hurt and he's going to do damage, right? And Danny Garcia, somewhat, to me, he comes with the same bravado. He might not say it as much and be as vocal as with it as much, but if you look at Danny Garcia's fight lineup, the fights that he's had in the past, most of those guys he bopped up. Let's keep it 100. He bopped them up. You know what I mean? If Danny Garcia beats you, he beats you up. Period, point blank. You know? So a lot of people might think Spence is gonna walk over Danny. I don't see it like it's a walkover. You know, I'm kind of torn. You know, I'm torn. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I'm really a fan of both of these fighters. And I really want the best for them, to be honest. But obviously they have to fight. You know, it's gonna be a good fight. I can't call it.